Hello, this is B. Welcome to 5-Minute Arting Time. Today is day 27. Hello, today is Saturday. Yay, the weekend has started. And why don't we start with the thumbnail for yesterday's session. So here's this cute little star right there, day 26. And I just noticed that it kind of matches the color from day 19. Okay, so let's get ready for today's session. So here is what we did yesterday. A page inspired by these cute little stars that I made with my niece, and lyrics by BTS, like stars we shine. And today it's going to be also inspired by lyrics from BTS, and this one is actually my favorite song from BTS, the number one, my go-to every time I'm feeling down or I'm feeling too happy maybe. So but why don't we set up these first and I'll go over the song lyrics. Okay, so like yesterday, I want to show you a little bit of the behind the scenes. So since this is a longer session, as you may notice, yesterday it took me at least 10 more minutes after the 5 minutes that I have set for myself for this art challenge. So I also maybe spend another minute or so kind of laying out the hand lettering that I have here for a line from the lyrics. So I wanted to do this together with you today since it's Saturday, and why not? So there's many ways to do this. So let's say I will measure, let's back up. So let's say I have a regular print paper, and then I will measure, in this case, the page of my Hobonichi Techo, somewhere there, and about here. And then I will fold the page there is many ways to do this, but this is the one that I usually do. Where is my palette knife? Oh, I found it, my palette knife. So when I try to kind of mock up something like this, I sometimes do it also on my sketchbooks. This is gonna be noisy. In this case, I've been helping myself with this pencil board from Hobonichi. You can also use a ruler if you don't have a palette knife. So I will create my little kind of canvas to help me thumbnail or mock up what I'm trying to sketch. Now I'm ready to write my lyrics. And then with a mechanical pencil or any pencil or even color pencil, whatever it is that you like to use, I will write my lyrics, which are, actually it's going to be kind of like the title of the song, which is Best of Me. So I'm just thinking how I'm going to do this. I didn't plan it out. Let's go for it. No, I think I'm gonna go with a big B. So Sometimes when I think about it too long, I freeze, so I'm just going for it. Best of, and then me. Something like that. And this song is in two of their albums, but I think the main album is Love Yourself Answer. And part of the cover of that album is a heart, so I may integrate a heart somehow, maybe something like we did yesterday, maybe here, just a simple heart, maybe two. And I'm gonna try to fix my me because it's a little bit, I don't know, or I may move my off. So I'm just gonna make that change here. I usually have layers of what is this called, transfer paper, when I like a design and then I want to make changes. I don't usually make the changes on top of the design or the illustration or a sketch. I use transfer paper to layer over the design and then make the changes that way. But for the interest of time, I'm just gonna go over it. And then should I use that M? Oh, I like that one better. So this M is going to go from here, and I'm gonna, yeah, I like that one better. And I think I like this E, so hopefully you can see it. I would also erase, but again, for the interest of time, maybe now, since I have best of me right here, maybe the off is it's a little challenging. What if I make a very stretchy off? Yeah, a very stretchy off, like that. The O is starting from here. I just got interrupted by my reminder alarm. Okay, so let's continue. So what was I saying? Oh yes, a very stretchy off, like that. So from here to here and then off. So it's kind of maybe the F down, something like that. Oh yeah, so my O is going to go like that, and then the F, I'm gonna make it a little more straight, and then my F is going to go somewhere here. So I'm gonna stylize it a little more. And maybe I can move best up, and I don't like that B, maybe this B. Kind of looks like my logo. Maybe something like that. I will spend hours and hours on this, and I will even use Procreate to make even more changes, and it's a whole process that I usually do, which is why it takes me time to get things done. For some reason my video went off, but I'm back. Okay, so yes, so now that I have here this as a reference for this challenge, or at least what I did yesterday is just use this as a visual reference so I can quickly sketch the hand lettering and the lyrics. And yesterday I didn't spend as much time as today, but I'm trying to make these arting sessions quick, mostly because it's every early morning during my weekday. There are a lot of adulting tasks that I need to take care of during the whole day, such as work and everything else. So this challenge is meant to be at least 5 minutes. So, and sometimes I go over, especially during the weekends or when I have a longer break. in the mornings. But yes, so now that I have this, I will sketch it out here during my 5 minutes, and then we will paint the background like we did yesterday. I hope this helps, at least to show you a bit of my process and how long something takes. It's great to take your time, especially for artwork or something that you are going to sell, maybe on a shop, or maybe an exhibition on an art gallery, or something like that. But I think it's also important to have a daily practice that doesn't take more than an hour, or days, or years like me. Sometimes I don't finish something. So with this challenge, I'm pushing myself to not overthink things, to start my day with some arting time, with some me time, and also practice that art muscle, which I neglected last year, so sadly. So, and not to be too precious about things, just go for it. Hopefully this helps me to encourage myself to have a daily art practice, even when it's a busy day or adulting takes over. So yeah, and now let's continue with our 5-minute arting time. Hopefully we'll get to finish in 5 minutes, we'll see. And start. So now I'm gonna use that sketch right next to me, and I'm gonna quickly, okay, let's go for it, B. So then this E somehow goes from here to here. Best. I'm trying to fit everything. Then this off. Maybe I should do that me first. I think I made the M too big. I tend to like my first sketches better than the final product. Sometimes. Oh, this goes up and then down and then like that. The me for sure I have to fix. And something important though is that before painting, is good to be happy with what you sketch, or at least, be, for example, make sure that everything is centered. Before painting, like that. I really like that E that I had here, but it's okay. There we go. So now I'm gonna go over each of the letters, and I'm gonna make them a little thicker so that I can go and paint with my brush around them, leaving a space. Oh, I forgot, yesterday was our voiceover session. Today is a live session voice-wise. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. The M is still a little, I need a little bit more space over here. It's okay. Okay, how much time we have? 1 minute. minute and 42 seconds. No. Okay, I'm spending too much time on this. I think yesterday, even though I spent also a long time on that, in comparison to other days, it went faster for the sketch. And I already see things that I should adjust, but it's okay. So what I did here is use the cobalt blue from the gouache set that I have. And I'm just gonna get a little bit of water, just a tiny bit. And then I'm gonna mix the paint. And I'm going to, oh, I forgot the heart. Okay, that's gonna make it more even. Nice. So 2 hearts, so a little one and a big one. Something like that. Oh, much better. Okay, so let's start. 40 seconds, it's okay. Thankfully today is Saturday, and I picked this specific project, or at least I thought that it would be a good idea since it was the weekend. I knew that it would take me time. I know myself, every time I do hand lettering projects, it takes me time more than any other projects. There we go, the alarm. It's here to remind us that time is over. But no, it's not over. We just started. If you're watching this, let me know if you like my longer sessions. It's not meant to be this long though. It's just not possible right now. Okay, I think it's way too dark over there, but we'll see how it dries. This wash paint is for the most part very flat and matte, which I like. Going over the lyrics, I really like this song because the intro to the song, if you listen to it, I mean, all their songs, BTS songs, are amazing. The vocals, the production, the lyrics especially. I'm making a mess over here. So there is a lot of care, I think, when creating those songs. And this song specifically, every time that I listen to it, like as soon as it starts, like the first note of that song, and then it's just, I don't know, it just gives me all this positive energy somehow. And then when they start singing the songs, the song is just, I don't know. And the lyrics, like I mentioned, Best of Me is the name of the song, and also is part of the lyrics. But my favorite part of the lyrics is actually in Korean, where they say, I think it's Jin and V on the, it's from the first verse to the pre-chorus. When they sing, maybe it's their voices, because the first time that I listened to it, I mean, I didn't understand what they were saying at the time, and then I had to do all of this research about, you know, what that part of the song meant, because sometimes I don't even understand. Not because, like, for example, even in Spanish, that's my native language, like sometimes, maybe this happens to you, I don't go by the lyrics first. I go by how a song sounds and how that song, I guess, makes me feel, and then after that, if I like the song, I research for the lyrics. I don't know why the lyrics don't stick to me, like stick in my head at first, even if I understand what the lyrics are saying or the artist is singing. But anyways, so let me see this M. It's so hard to talk and paint. So yes, so I did a whole research about what the song meant, and then I went into the words in Hangul, Korean language, like what each of, if that English translation actually was equivalent of. I did this whole research, all this to say that I love this song. And coming back to why I like this song. So before knowing what the song meant overall, like the feels that I usually get are of love, and like that love that you feel unconditionally. And it mostly makes me think about my son and how I'm happy to be his mom. It makes me want to cry of happiness. I don't know, it's like this feeling, and that's the feeling that I get when I listen to that song, you know, like that unconditional love. And then when I did that research about the meaning of the lyrics, I found out that they were actually talking about that love, and you know, like how you give the best of you to, you know, like to that person. And I guess to me it's something that at least that love that I have for myself, like I never imagined that I will be a mom, and now that I am, it's just like, I don't know, it's just like it's love in a different level, on a different level. So yeah, so that's what that song makes me feel most of the time. But then sometimes it also just give me this happy energy that makes me want to dance and makes me feel happy. But it's not about happiness that I get from somebody or because of somebody. In this case, like for example, my son, it's like I just happy. I'm back. I ran out of memory. My phone, not me. So what was I saying? So yes, that feeling of self-love, I guess, and happiness. Since this is taking quite a long time, I think I'm going to do a time lapse and then show you at the end the end result. I hope you like my background story of why I love this song and why I picked these lyrics and why I love music so much. Music has been so key in my life since I was little, and especially now that I'm a grown up, it's I think even more meaningful and special now. It's definitely a companion that helps me deal with feels, and that is with me when I look for inspiration, or maybe I'm not looking for inspiration, it's just there like a friend. So yes, thank you, music. I'll be back. almost there. So I'm really loving this gouache, I might say. It's very matte, and they don't really have any sheening at all, even after you use a dryer. Okay, I just wanted to add that note about this fabulous gouache by Turner. I'm gonna erase the pencil lines and I'll be back. Okay, I think I erased most of it. I left some lines just to leave some of those sketching marks. And now with my Posca pen, I'm going to try to cover the areas that I painted and that I don't want to be painted. Something like that. Nice. And you're gonna see a little bit of the blue right there, because since this is wet medium, it reactivates regular wash, so some of the blue will show still. I may need to go over that Posca mark maybe a couple of more times, but since this is a practice sketchbook, I think this is going to be good. So happy with the final result. It has this finish that our masking fluid gives. I may try masking tape next time, but I ran out of it. But yes, I really like how this page came out. It's gonna be a beautiful spread for sure. I hope you like this arting session today. It's longer than usual. I really wanted to share how I do my hand lettering. But yes, thank you so much if you joined me until the end of this video. Take care, see you tomorrow.